The balanced view of what does it mean to be a good Muslim, a good person, the overall picture. You know, this ayah is the comprehensive view of goodness in Islam. What does it mean to be a good person? And before we talk about this ayah very briefly, we should say that there are two ends of the spectrum within the definition of goodness. On the one hand, you have people that they take care of their ritual worship. They pray on time. They wear they commit themselves to the proper dress code in Islam. Their dietary restrictions are very strict. Their social gatherings are very strict. They've commit themselves to certain acts of worship and they're very committed to them. And you can tell. You can just look at them and say, that guy is pretty serious about religion. At the same time, there is no consideration to ethics. Courtesy to your neighbor, courtesy to coworker, honesty at the workplace, dealing fairly with family, those kinds of things. Religious rituals, everything is on point. Ethics, morality, justice, nowhere. So the guy, for instance, has a long beard and he's like really religious, hafiz, he recites Quran beautifully, but he's a really bad employer. Doesn't pay his employees on time. Doesn't pay them. He takes loans and never gets back to people. That kind of thing. You know. And you know, a lot of this happens, eventually, you know what people do? Most Muslims aren't religious that much. When they look at people that do look religious, they say, all these guys are just con artists. They look all righteous, so that they can scam you. That's the picture most people have of Muslims. Most Muslims that aren't that religious, that's what their view is of women that wear hijab and men that have beards. They're all just, you know, hypocrites. They look like that, but they're really just someone else. Those mullahs. You know. On the other extreme, you have another definition of goodness. On the one hand, it's like goodness is proper dress code for salat and be at the masjid for jama'ah and all this stuff. On the other hand is, I'm a nice person, I don't hurt anyone. So I don't do anything bad. I go to work on time. I'm good to I do honest work at my job. I'm a nice neighbor. I pay my taxes. I take care of my kids. I don't commit any crimes. I'm a good person. I don't have to pray to be a good person. I don't have to go to Hajj to be a good person. I don't have to fast to be a good person. I'm a good person. I give charity too. So you have this like moral, ethical kind of definition of being good, and you have this religious, ritualistic kind of definition of being good. Like that's a good Muslim and that's a good person, you say. Right? You got these two contradicting, almost different definitions. What Allah does in this ayah is He tells us the balance between those two sides, the ritualistic and the ethical side. He combines the two. So we have a balanced picture of what the personality of a Muslim should look like.